On the OpenResty X-Ray dashboard, we discovered a Go application named Chat Service. It was performing frequent read and write operations on the hard disk. First, run the ps command to check this application. We see the full command line here. Let's use OpenResty X-Ray to check out this application. We can analyze it in real time and figure out what's going on. Open the OpenResty X-Ray web console in the web browser. Make sure it is the right machine you are watching. You can choose the right machine from the list below if the current one is not correct. Go to the guided analysis page. Here you can see different types of problems that you can diagnose. Let's select high disk I/O. Click on Next. Select the Go application named Chat Service. Select the process that we saw previously in PS. Make sure that the application type is right. Usually the default should be correct. The language level is just Go. We can also set the maximum analyzing time. We'll leave it as 300 seconds, which is the default value. Let's start analyzing. The system will keep performing different rounds of analysis. Now it's executing the first round. The first round is done and it's on to the second one already. That's enough for this case. Let's stop analyzing. It shows that the system is generating a report. We can see it automatically creates an analysis report. This is the type of problem we diagnose. It's disk I/O. This is the analysis of hard disk read count. This code path has the maximum disk read operations. The function syscall.read reads data from a file descriptor. The function http.serve file serves the file as an HTTP response. Click to see more details. The business function download.handler is responsible for file downloads. Handled request is a core function in the GIN framework. It mainly handles HTTP requests. GIN is a high-performance HTTP web framework written in Go. This code path was automatically derived from this Golang disk read count flame graph. Below are more detailed explanations and suggestions regarding the current issue. It mentions the function download.handler. It is responsible for handling HTTP requests and responses. It also mentions the function http.serve file. It sends files as HTTP responses. Let's go back to the code path. Hover the mouse over the green box for this function. We can see its source file and the full path for this file in the tooltip. The source line number is 25. Click the icon to copy the full Go source file path for this function. Use the Vim editor to open the source file. And look at the Golang code in this file. You can use any editors you like. Check line 25, as OpenResty X-Ray suggested. This function sends the file content to the client as an HTTP response. We suggest using a web server such as Nginx to serve these static files instead of a Go application. You can see that this source line is inside the handler function, as shown in the report. This is the analysis of disk read latency. This code path is identical to the one we previously examined. It handles file downloads. It is the sole source of hard disk read latency. This is the analysis of the disk read throughput. It is the same code path that handles file downloads. The read rate is close to 3 megabytes per second. These are files with the most number of disk reads. The file with the highest reading data volume rate is 188.jpg. The reading rate is 417 kilobytes per second. These are files with the most accumulated read latency. The file with the highest reading data latency is 188.jpg. The proportion is 36%. This is the analysis of the disk write count. This code path is the sole source of disk write operations. This is a function in the GIN framework that logs requests. OpenResty X-Ray can also monitor online processes automatically and generate analysis reports. Go to the Insights page. You can find the automatic reports on the Insights page for daily and weekly periods. For this reason, you don't have to use the guided analysis feature. Guided analysis is useful for application development and demonstration purposes. OpenResty X-Ray is a non-invasive diagnostic system based on our own dynamic tracing technology. It can monitor and scan various kinds of problems in real time. For example, performance bottlenecks, stability issues, errors and exceptions, as well as security vulnerabilities. If you like this video, please follow us on YouTube. Thank you.